H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker. Coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Thursday, Baby Friday already. Yo, these weeks are going by so fast. Oh my goodness. Boy, I got some stuff to share with y'all today. You know what? I want to hear from y'all first before I go anywhere. I want to hear from y'all. What has happened in the news? Let me see if y'all up on a few things around here. Let me see what y'all on. Let me see what y'all on today. But first of all, let me shout out to all my starting five. And then I'm going to say, so y'all just think about what y'all on, what y'all want to talk about. Tell me something that interesting happened. Just talk to me. Hold on. And then I'll go into my thing. Robert Young, the #1 starting five right now on YouTube. Then we got Jeremy Davis. We got Rod Wells in YouTube. And then on the Facebook side, we got Chris Charles. That is Moody. Kyle Cole is in the building, and Daryl Anderson is in the building. But we got my guys, all of them are dudes. Let's share the show, everybody, because it's some interesting stuff. Tell me, is anything happening out there? Mr. Haggerty, Barry McDonald, you know, you always try to get me in trouble. That is Moody. You got something going on. Anybody? Y'all see my backup back behind me. Yeah. I saw it, and I had to put it up there today. Yeah, y'all. Hey, I don't worry about what nobody else say. We celebrate our own. I ain't mad at them. Celebrate y'all, people. I'm just taking a cue from y'all. I'm learning. I just wish some more people to learn. You know, I just wish some more people to learn. It's all right to celebrate your own people. A beautiful black women behind me. I love it. Who else we got? Raymo in the building. Troy Callahan, I see you in the dark down there. Y'all got to see, let me see. But last night, hey y'all, can I talk to y'all a minute? I just want to talk a little bit about this. Do y'all like Trey Young? Who like Trey Young on this feed? I'm talking about as a player you want on your team. Would you want him on the Rockets? Would you want him on your team? Something about I don't like. He didn't got too many coaches fired, and he got too many coaches fired. They didn't talk. I mean, you know, we'll talk about it later. But they got their butt beat last night, 131 to 116 by the Chicago Bulls. I watched bits and pieces of that game. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but that Philly and that Philly game, Philly and Miami Heat game was bananas. Jimmy, but you know what, y'all? I done found out. And y'all can sit here and just thank y'all. But being a professional athlete, y'all, the things, Jimmy Butler was limping. He's been hurt. And to come up with 6 steals in a game and you got one leg, it's got to be something on the inside of you that said, forget all this pain. I'm finna rip this dude in front of me and help my team win. Y'all got to understand, it's just something about the will to win. And I saw that last night, injured and all of that. You know, you know, people talking about he was laying off this season. The man been hurt. But I just watched the will. Barry said he a wolf. You ain't lying. From a different pack. Dunzel. I'm just sitting there watching this stuff, man. This little dude, Kobe White. I always thought he was kind of weird. Play what? North Carolina. He just, when it was time to win or go home, Like I told y'all yesterday, the young fella had 42 points, a career high. And I told y'all watch the playoffs. They'll tell you a lot about somebody. Tell you a lot about people, man. What the average is. And watch how it go down during the playoffs. Do that for your little Johnny. Do that for your son. He been killing everybody during the season. Didn't get to the playoffs, can't score. Something ain't right. That's why people cheer for the people who win in the playoffs. Because it's different. Hey, Sonya. I'm glad you're here. That my man. I go men up there, I see. But y'all, there's something about Trae Young, y'all. He got Lloyd fired. Lloyd Pierce fired. Black man. And they replaced him with Nate McMillan, who was on the bench with Lloyd. Trae had to agree with it. Trae get him fired. Then when this dude show up, Quinn Snyder, I saw Trae daddy, and I don't know him, but he disappointed me. My son finally found a coach that believes in me. Him. Man, I got that in my notes somewhere. I never forget it. My son finally. And they still getting their ass whooped with this coach that believe in him. Did y'all hear what I just said? Let me walk this back down. Trae Young and them got their head tore off last night, so they going on vacation. Lloyd Pierce, great guy. They got him fired. Replaced him with Nate McMillan, another great man. Brother, got him fired. Then they come and hire Quinn Snyder, white dude. His black ass daddy gonna get him. My son finally tweeting, find a coach that believe in him. Something wrong with us, man. And if you like that, something wrong with your ass too. But shout out to the winners last night, Chicago and Philadelphia. They squeaked one out. The game's on Friday. Gonna be tomorrow. Will be Chicago, Miami. Loser go home. Jimmy Butler hurt, so Chicago might win that one. Sacramento, New Orleans. Zion is hurt. Thaddeus Moody said, I can confirm, Hatter, that you had. I did talk about it. Yeah, I remember, y'all. Thaddeus Moody, I think I know y'all, it broke my heart because I know those two guys. And then Quinn Snyder just come on the team and he believes in your son. Slap in the face. What was we talking about slapping the faces yesterday? Somebody said something yesterday. What somebody, y'all got to realize when y'all say something, comment, y'all don't understand. I go back and do a little work. And because y'all might be right at the moment. And I'm just trying to see. Y'all provoke me to go and study and go find stuff out. I'm telling you, I don't be mad if I'm wrong. As much if you sit up here and talk for 128 minutes, most likely you're gonna say something wrong or do something wrong. You know, y'all, it's amazing. I ain't never been to a communication school. No, I learned this stuff. I always know how to communicate people, and I had a heart for people. So all I do is just be myself. I don't try to be nobody else, and I guess that's how I get by. I wish I can be on here and do all that. Hey, me. But I was thinking about something, y'all. Shout out to Beyonce. Beyonce sent Don Staley a bouquet of roses, of some kind of flowers, not roses, flowers. Saying, "Go get it, girl." It's black girl power right there. The most powerful black entertainer on the planet said, "Let me shout out and send Don some flowers." And said, "Well done, baby." You feel me? Man, that kind of stuff right there. What? No, it didn't dim Beyonce's light to go give light to Kim. It wouldn't dim Johnny Arnett light to give Alfio Beezy some shine. It wouldn't give Lakeisha, won't dim her light because she says Sonya Billingsley is the greatest. Put up there what she said, Lakeisha. I had it, but I didn't even want to play. I had it just now, and I skipped over. Hey, what the hell be wrong with Twitter? They just skip over your stuff now. I don't like Twitter no more, man. Cause I had it up there and I was looking at. Let me just look at Don Staley, and then I have. Cause Lakeisha's taking too long. Can't be waiting on Lakeisha. Oh, she gonna get it. My bad, Lakeisha. My bad. Hold up, I'm trying. Come on, computer. Oh, here it is. Hold up. Here we go.
Look at the flowers. I didn't even think they grow these here in South Carolina. A video thank you. Look at the flowers. I didn't even think they grow these here in South Carolina. Look at the merchandise. Okay? If you know, you know. But I'm going to read this card here. And if you know, you know. To Coach Staley and the entire South Carolina Gamecocks, me and my family watched your games and cheered you on through the entire season. Repeat, me and my family watched your games and cheered you on through the entire season. I am so proud of you. All my love. Hit it. Hit it.
Did y'all see what she emphasized? Me and my family. Me, Blue, Jay, and the two twins. We was watching you. We weren't watching nobody else. Ain't had to say nothing about nobody else. Barry McDonald. Barry McDonald, just how I want, boy. If Barry McDonald, we can start this right here on this platform. And some of us do. Y'all, that just blew me away, man. Now the women doing it, fellas. But y'all riding ass. It's gonna take some work for y'all. Y'all just ain't no good. Some of y'all, some of y'all just riding jealous and misogynistic, and I don't want him to have what I have. Some of us we just messed up. I just love the way the women love on each other, like that, and I like that. I got one. I got one. You know, I always try to come up with some for Women Rock Wednesday. I got one for you. This might be tweetable. I said, many times. He said, Michael, did you hear what Gail Singh said? She said she was rooting for Iowa. See, I don't care about what Gail King. That's why I didn't bring it up, Johnny Arnett. Johnny Arnett, if you don't know, see, that's a perfect. I don't care what Gail said. I'm worried about what Beyonce said. We just had a great moment of us talking about the governance structure, how we see each other, and you go bring up what Gail Sambo and ass Johnny Arnett. And I know you want to bring up the contrast, but guess what? If we stop worrying about what they say and listen to what Beyonce just said, it ain't nothing wrong with her cheering for Al. That's how Gail thinks. I told you, everybody, your skin folk ain't your kinfolk. I done told y'all that. Hey, in D.C., they done open up a new restaurant called Kinfolk, and y'all gonna go up there and think it's owned by black folk. It's not in D.C. Called Kinfolks. Greg, did you follow me? Greg, we're gonna always find some of us is like that. I don't know where they come from. Ain't nowhere in the world I get on national TV and talk about I'm cheering for them. And I'm gonna tell you why very shortly. Greg, Mindy, I got to go deep. I got to go deep. Mindy, I'm gonna tie something with it. Mindy, put a footnote right there for me, Mindy. Put a footnote there for me. Put a footnote there. But thank you, Greg. Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Cause Johnny, why we worry about what she said? We got the queen. We got the boss. Gail is the help. See, I'm hitting my desk so hard, my book's falling off my desk. I'm gonna leave them there. Y'all can't see it, but I feel kind of funny because I don't like stuff to be knocked down. Y'all heard that too, then. But got so many books, I got to put them on the desk. But I want y'all to listen to this. I was thinking about it. I sent this to my son this morning. So y'all I can't be giving y'all everything. I'll be sending my son, man. But I know some young fellas might out here, some young women might need to hear this. But many times people don't realize how hard you ride for them until you park. Many times people don't realize how much you ride for them until you park. Hold on, I forgot I didn't put my face up on my screen. Y'all hold up. This is just something I've been doing lately and it's been working for me. Come on, man. Playing around. Hold up. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to keep y'all from looking at seeing what the hell I do? Hold up. Y'all just hold on 1 minute. I'm trying to see. I mean, it seemed like the button got a mind of its own. I'm going too fast. I'm trying to put my YouTube up on the screen. the YouTube feed up on the screen, so I just have the big monitor on the screen. Y'all don't pay me no attention. Hold up, almost there, almost there. Another click of a button, I'm there. There I am. I'm right there. I was right there, so I can look. I can look instead of looking over here at the screen. I can look right here. Look, see, I'm talking in the background. Hold up, let me put it on. All right, but then did y'all get it? Many times people don't realize how hard you ride for, Mindy, until you part. People don't know how hard the Chop Shop riding for them until it's not here anymore. Yo, I heard something this morning. I bet you know they were talking about it last night. I'm going to show you how this news thing works. And I don't know if it was I don't know what happened, but it was a text. I mean, it was a tweet. Okay. And the tweet came across. Let me find the tweet for you. If I find the tweet, it'll help a little bit more. Okay, that's not it. That should have been it, but it wasn't it. But what happened? Let me tell you, I can't find it because I want, I like to get stuff correct. What happened? Oh, here it is. It's it. I had it. Shams Charania, one of them news breaking guys. He said Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler is feared to have an MCL injury in his knee. Sources tell them the injury could sideline him for an indefinite period. MRI to come. Okay, this was last night. The game is 14 hours ago. 14 hours ago, somebody put that in perspective. Then they talking about the expectation that Jimmy Butler would be out multiple weeks. Sources said Butler remarkably played the final 3 quarters versus now it's feared to be an MCL injury. But Jimmy Butler's agent was furious about this. He really don't like this dude, I can tell. But he said, look, after the game, if you saw the clip, Jimmy and I were walking out. We were walking to the car. Because he's going to get on the plane, or going to the bus. They're going to get on the plane, go back to Miami, and Jimmy will have an MRI in the morning. So how could you report in just those few minutes? You didn't talk to me. I didn't see you talking to Jimmy. Who did you get this information from? Because Jimmy hadn't even woke up yet. He probably up now to even go get his MRI, right? Today. So how can you come to the conclusion, where did your information come from? If it didn't come from me, it didn't come from Jimmy, maybe it came from a teammate, maybe it came from the team doctor, but how can you examine without the MRI and come out and just already say he's going to be out? So they was kind of mad about that. This just people in their thirst to be first. But some people don't like you to do that to them. Y'all follow me? It's just, ain't nobody in there but me, Mindy, and Sonya. And the next thing you know, they telling about what happened between us, and we don't. Now one of us has said nothing to. So somebody, and guess what? It could be a player, could be somebody. But you ain't even had the MRI yet, and you're already saying this kid gonna be out. And you got an MCL. It could be more. But you're giving out that bad dope, and but you know, we follow him, and you know, and so watch what you see online. I ain't saying the dude was wrong, because somebody could have told him that. But Jimmy didn't. And his agent didn't. So these guys got a way to get getting their information, but the game was just over. The game was just over. And you telling Jimmy walking out there, you telling everybody what he got. So it's kind of unique, man. It's just something I just wanted to share with y'all. Just how this Twitter. I do still call it Twitter, because the dude that bought Sonya, I know you said how you still call it Twitter. Yes, because I don't like the dude that bought it. So I ain't finna call it what he named it. So yes, Twitter to me. In case y'all didn't realize, a few minutes ago, Sonya asked me, "Is it still Twitter?" Is it Twitter? What he said? She said, "It's still Twitter to you?" Yes, it's still Twitter to me. No, I don't like the clown who bought it. But here we go. But then I was thinking about the little young girl, Angel Jackson, and I saw her speaking about HBCUs, and and I wanted to share that with y'all. I thought this was amazing. I know I downloaded. Oh yeah, okay. I thought this was amazing. Watch this, y'all.
I hope that people get, younger players and young women could just see that it is possible. That don't overlook the HBCU just because of what you hear in the media and what you see. When I came to Jack State, I knew that change can be made, and it wasn't just about just me, but like the next generation. And so I kind of just worked so hard just to make sure that young girls see that you can go to a historically black college, that it's not just about just one side, and you can just make a difference. It's all about just coming in, being ready, being locked in, and enjoying the people around you, which is your people, as you can see. I hope that people get, younger players and young.
Did y'all hear what she said? Now, it's some girls that went to Power 5, didn't get drafted. She got drafted. It's some girls that goes right now or went to PWI's Power 5 that didn't get drafted, and she did. Somebody explain that one for me. So it's some girls said, I was going to the Power 5. Lil Mama went to HBCU. She got drafted. Other girls who went to Power 5 did. I still don't feel y'all heard me. I ain't nobody said nothing yet. Tell me. Share the show. I need somebody else on the show. I need somebody. Share the show right now. I need text tag 4 or 5 friends and tell them to come join the show, because I just, maybe y'all working too hard. It's all right. Let's get somebody else to relieve a burden, because the more you talk to me, the more I got for you. Did y'all hear that girl? Did y'all hear that young lady? There's some girls that went to North Carolina, didn't get drafted. There's some girls that went to Virginia Tech that didn't get drafted. There's some girls that been to all these Power 5, that didn't get drafted. She did. Guess y'all don't want to think about that. Aaron Wilford, I guess that's a little too heavy for him. Really, I think that might be a little too heavy for somebody. If you have talent, they would find you. Yes. I'm just sitting there. And I didn't think about that. Y'all got to understand, I watched this girl play, 4 times. I watched her play last year, this year. Because I called the games. Mr. Sullivan, you were there. And did any girl from U of H get drafted? Hell no. How many got drafted from TCU? Let's just go all over the state. How many girls got drafted from Baylor? Did Texas get a girl in the draft? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We ain't talking about she being the first. I know she wasn't the first because her teammate, Anisha Williams, was the first. Dad. I'm just sitting here thinking about it, man. It just crossed my mind. I didn't even think I was going to even talk about this. But if U of H have anybody in the draft? I ask a question. They might have. How many girls does Texas have in the draft? How many, what's these others? Did Baylor have? How many they have in the draft? Those Power Fives, right? Yeah, I guess y'all, man, I wish I had somebody that could talk to me. I wish I had somebody. I'll move on to the next subject because y'all ain't talking about this. What's up, Eric Ridgway? Eric Ridgway just make me think, though. Have y'all looked, if anybody, are y'all probably looking it up? Do anybody, let me see, this camera, because some of y'all, did U of H have a NBA player get drafted? Did Texas? Did Baylor? Did TCU? TCU couldn't even field a team this year. I'm just trying to figure it out. This ain't no quick question. It's just making me think. Shout out to Tamika Reed, man. I know these people are interviewing. Read on it last evening. 7 players have been drafted. I'm talking about from Jackson State, from the SWAC. I'm talking about the SWAC. We talking about the SWAC. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the SWAC. Wow. Wow, she had to go back. Wow. But it's a young lady. You know, my mama always told me if I ain't got nothing good to say, don't say. Somebody just sent me about a young lady. I watched a young lady play today. I ain't gonna call this year, and I thought she had the worst attitude. One of the worst attitudes I've seen in a woman's college basketball player. And so I won't speak on her name right now. But somebody just texted me said somebody told her she needed to do it. I don't even want to talk about it because she quit on her damn team right here and I don't even want to talk about it because y'all put it together. She quit on her team, so I don't want to talk about her. But I'm gonna move on to the next one. I saw that OKC Thunder guard Shai Gilgeous-Alexander signed a multi-year shoe deal with Converse. What do you think about that? Will that make you buy some Converse? The new deal makes SGA the creative director of Converse basketball, and he has begun designing a signature footwear and apparel collection that will be released in 2025. About to sneeze. Excuse me. What do y'all think about that? Are y'all gonna buy a shoe? Somebody sent me. Are y'all gonna buy a shoe? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the number 1 team in the West, OKC Thunder. He's up for MVP, might win it. He's got a chic signature shoe line with Converse. Are you going to buy the shoe? That's all I said. But maybe y'all busy. Okay, I'm going to just keep going. Converse, no, Converse ain't Nike. No, that's bad dope. Converse is a subsidiary of Nike. Nike bought. Converse ain't Nike. No, it's not. No, it's not. They ran different in everything. No, Converse is not Nike. Converse is a company that Nike purchased and acquired. That's it. It's under the Nike umbrella. There you go. There you go. Uh, I said, are you going to buy some? I didn't say if somebody get, are you going to buy some? That is Moody said no. If they're comfortable to hoop in, absolutely. Okay, so support it. I have some convert. Nope, nope, nope. You don't have the Shea Gildress Alexander line because it ain't come out to 2025. It don't come out to Lakeisha to 225. She says she ain't gonna buy. Why? She want to see the style first. Okay, so you're not just buying them because of the player. It's got to look good before you buy it. Cause them LeBron shoes ugly as hell, and y'all be buying the hell out of them. He said he ain't buying no Chucks. Why? That's what I grew up. I got a closet full of. I like them, but I didn't buy them. Lakeisha, would you buy them? See, that's gonna tie. See, oh, it depends on the price. Thank you, Keith. That's what I want to know. Thank you. Depends on the price. I like that. I like that. And I'm gonna tie that into something because I might get back to another issue, and we're gonna come to that. We might come back to that. We might come back to that. Okay. But you know what? I was thinking about something, and this mental illness stuff, man. I saw where Caitlin Clark had to block Antonio Brown. Did y'all see it? Because I don't want to put it on the screen. So he can be, we'll get back to this. So he can be one of the best players in the league, but he not box office in this highlight culture. Okay. I would buy SGA's lifestyle gear, but the shoes would need to see if they had quality ankle support. A lot of shoes. Aaron, you still hoop? How old are you, Aaron? You still out here trying to hoop? But did you see anybody hear what this damn fool said to this little girl or this young lady? Caitlin Clark looked like she keeps it hairy. Antonio Brown. She had to block him. Shout out to the Bethune-Cookman University. Yes. Yes, son. And I knew y'all probably, yes, son. Shout out to Bethune-Cookman University. They defeated my baseball team. They defeated the Miami Hurricanes 6-4. Yo, what it is with these HBCUs? Who was that? Southern beat LSU. Alabama State, was it? Beat Auburn. These guys got all these high budgets, but they're getting beat. But y'all, I was thinking about some. You know, I was just talking about thinking about the O.J. Simpson trial, and I didn't get a chance to finish. You know, just a little stuff that I was talking about the trial and how some things about the trial that I didn't realize then and I realize now, and I was just thinking about some pivotal moment. I'm old enough to have been to live through some things. Some people remember a long time ago a lot of stuff, but most of the stuff we read about it and and you know, in history books. But I keep telling y'all, I remember when the NBA game was interrupted. Uh, but I watched that case, and I didn't play this the other day. But I want to share this with y'all because I want y'all to see something that I didn't talk about the other day, and I don't want to go this whole week without finishing it up. Watch this.
Superior Court of California, County of Los Angeles, in the matter of the people of the state of California versus Orenthal James Simpson, case number BA097211. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Orenthal James Simpson, not guilty of Penal Code Section 187.
Did y'all see the different reactions of the people? Did y'all see that? And that's what I didn't have it yesterday, and I wanted to share with y'all because a lot of stuff, the footage I showed, the scene of the young black people, if you saw the young black, that was Howard University's moot courtroom. So a lot of those young people that's in that moot courtroom, cheering and dropping on their knees praying, they are 50-year-old attorneys, are professors, or judges now. Monique Presley, one of the ladies, if you remember her name, she was one of she became a little famous for representing Bill Cosby on one of her cases. Monique Presley, she was in that room. She was a law student at Howard Law. Like I said, all of those young people in that room are attorneys in their 50s. And these new shows, is coming out to talk about OJ's death. I mean, OJ's when he passed away. Nobody was smart enough to go and try to find one of them. And why they reaction. Did you see the two different Americas that we live in? Some people were sad. Some people lost their lives. Goldman and Nicole. Never want to see that happen to nobody. But if OJ didn't do it, and I just sit there, I was thinking about y'all. I was thinking about it today, and couldn't get it off my mind because somebody called me and said, "Robert, you didn't finish. You didn't finish." And I was finished, but they said, Robert, you know how they mess with me. Because y'all, the people on these shows that were talking about O.J. Simpson, I don't know the reason, but a lot of them don't think the people that were cheering, all the people that were cheering for O.J.'s death, maybe them people think, oh, them just dumb black people. Not realizing these are lawyers and doctors. And you follow me? But no. You had an auditorium full of law students and professors cheering, who watched a black lawyer, what they trying to be, put on a tour de force. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I got something to share with y'all. He tried to help Chris Darden out on the other side. Johnny was in the courtroom and play up. Look, y'all had to go back and see the whole thing. I mean, it was crazy. I was thinking about it because I was studying it. But Chris was so wrapped up. Chris Darden was the black lawyer for the prostitution. Prosecution. I said prostitution. Sorry. But Chris was so wrapped up in the arms and the imagination of Marcia Clark and his friends at the prosecutor office. A lot of people don't remember, but Johnny Cochran had never lost a case against the police or the prosecution office with this. He ain't never lost a case. And a lot of people don't remember. And Chris Darden, the other guy, he had won 18 convictions, but he never faced Johnny Cochran, right? And Cochran put that thing on him. See, y'all listen to me now. This is something y'all can tell your kids. This was not just about if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. It was about what they call it, the voir dire. If you ever watched Bull, the show Bull, the voir dire, the jury selection, which Cochran write about in his memoir, the voir dire. It's French. I think it meant the truth. The truth. Some about the truth. Getting to the truth. Which Cochran writes in his memoir. He said he got to get black jurors on. He's trying to get all black jurors on the jury. It's called the voir dire. The voir dire. But F. Lee Bates, now Shapiro and his partner Carl was telling him, man, that's enough, because he had got about 5 or 6 of them. He told him, they wanted him to stop right there. Carl Douglas. They were saying, no, man, don't keep pushing it. Don't keep pushing it. He kept pushing. And they were sweating as Johnny was going by page by page, juror by juror. And when he looked up, of the 12, 8 of them was black. But his partners on his own team was telling him to stop. Don't keep going, keep going. That's why sometimes you got to, y'all don't understand the vision. Now I see why OJ put Johnny Cochran in charge. Because Shapiro, Carl Douglas was saying, stop, man, that's enough. You're pushing it too much. You're pushing it too much. And he said, I got this. And he told them, y'all wanted me to quit, didn't you? Then they told him, oh, you knew better, John. He said, hell yeah, that's why OJ wanted me to lead this thing. He wanted. See, did anybody ever tell y'all about that? Did anybody ever talk about that? Did anybody say that on CNN? The jury, 8 blacks to 12. 8 blacks out of the 12. That don't never happen. They won the case in the jury selection, the voir dire. Y'all, it was the black woman. These women behind me, these women on this screen. Once I found out the makeup of the jury, Chris Darden, he's clearly just unaware. And this also one of the issues when you are, see, Chris Darden, if y'all ever watched him, this is one of the issues when you are outside of the framing of the inside game, because it's an inside-outside game with black people. And you can be on the periphery just because of your leanings or your proclivities or your desire to want white acceptance, and you forget home. And that's what Chris Darden did on this case. This dummy allowed Johnny Cochran to put black women on the jury. And he had Marshall Clark thinking, y'all watch this, had Marshall Clark thinking that black women are not going to see this man because he's married to a white woman. Like they cared about that. That was stupid by Chris Darden. Him and Marshall Clark both were using language in the trial like OJ had an obsession with blondes and blue eyes. He was obsessed. That's what threw him into a rage. And Johnny Cochran goes up there and said, especially when Foreman testimony, he said, look here, y'all. Y'all get ready, because we going to use the N-word. Because I know I got a racist cop up there. We going to use this N-word. Well, I'm finna trigger him. Chris Darden got the nerve to get up and say to the judge, the N-word is volatile in our community. And Johnny Cochran writes in his memoir, he says, so you saying, Chris, you can use the buzzwords white, but when we want to use the N-word, what you mean? Black people can't stand to hear the word N-word? Then the Madam Forum, it's a black woman ran the jury, Madam Forum, and she was one of the sisters on the jury. She said in one of her writings, she said, y'all must think we stupid. We see y'all using the buzzword for white, but you don't use the N-word. They looking at Chris like, bruh, he was just making so many mistakes, y'all, and Johnny was trying to help him in the courtroom, y'all. He said, like, don't do this to yourself, man, because you're going to be a pariah. See, like right now, I'm talking about him like he's a pariah. We don't even talk about Chris Darden no more. This one case. And I never forget, and it's the last thing I'm going to talk about it, today, because I'm going to bring some more stuff later on. But it was, I remember this guy, he was a waiter at Red Lobster. And he said that he normally make about $150 a day. And he said every table that he had that was white people at the table, they didn't tip him at all. He said, I gave him a little change. Then he said one group actually wrote on the receipt and said, have OJ tip you. See, these moments that we have to have, these kind of conversations in this. I know a lot of y'all just sitting up there, I ain't never heard this. See, what y'all don't understand and what I was feeling and what a lot of these people were feeling, that was the first time in my life that I have ever seen the system work for us. So somebody wanted me to share that with y'all, and I just had. I hope some of y'all know. Some of y'all already probably knew stuff like that, but I think it was when I think about stuff like that, man. That was man. I knew where I was. We were watching the game. Friends of mine. I'm watching. I'm picturing the faces. It's a long time ago, but we was watching the Rockets. So, but I was looking at something. And I'm serious. I wasn't going to talk about it it's different. But it was arguing about marketing black women. Those people on Twitter was talking about are enraged because Caitlin Clark got a $10 million Nike deal. Okay, she got $10 million Nike deal. Did I write it down somewhere? Oh, yeah. And people were, they in outrage. Why are you mad that somebody else got blessed? Asia Wilson, she done did this, she done did this, I'm gonna give you some of the stuff. And I mean, well, what anybody, hold up. Because somebody said the other day was a slap in the face to Angel Reese, she got picked fifth. I mean, what she got picked seventh. And not realizing one of the 15 players picked in the whole world. So Angel Reese was in good company. But I'm sitting here. Did it matter to anybody on the feed? Did it matter? Anybody? Did it matter that? How does it hurt you that Nike, who's owned by a white man, an old wrinkled up ass white man, they gave a deal to a young white girl? I didn't find nothing wrong with it. But it was people on Twitter going crazy. Why isn't Asia Wilson marketable? Robert, she's a college grad. She's national and NBA champion. And she's a best-selling author. And she's an Olympic gold medalist. Robert, she's even on Time magazine as one of the most influential 100 influential people. What is she missing? Ladies and gentlemen, so we can know on this feed, business and marketing is not about equal treatment. I would think sports fans would understand this more than anyone. The people that move the needle get the bread and the resources. As soon as they fall off, the machine moves on to someone else. Period. No, I disagree, Matthew Marr. That I don't understand. Thank you for putting it up there, but I don't understand what you mean. Who stole something from somebody here? Elvis Presley stole something from Roy Hamilton. He stole his look. He stole his move. That's not good, Matthew. See, there y'all go. So what? Cheryl Swoops had her own shoe. Air Swoops. Keith Avery. You should know. You better do your homework before you get on this damn show. Cheryl Swoops had Air Swoops by Nike. Keith Avery. I just read this to you. Let me read it to you again. Because evidently Keith Avery didn't hear. And I respect that. But watch this. Business and marketing is not about equal treatment. Did anybody hear that? I think you sports fans would understand this even more. The people who move the needle get the bread. How many times have you flew your behind to go see Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Tina Thompson. Hold up. How many players did you send Tina Thompson when she was up in Virginia struggling? She was a coach at a Power 5. How many players did you help her get? See, y'all, we got to understand to sit back here and see and just do all this. What did you do to help? Them people gonna buy Caitlin Clark shoes. How many of y'all gonna go buy some Asia Wilson shoes? I just figured out a minute ago. Y'all ain't buying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander shoes. And they got to look nice if they ain't got no big soul out there. But these other people, they gonna buy. That girl jersey sold out in an hour. So our problem is we're not supporting. How many of y'all went bought some Anthers? Kyrie Irving shoes. How many? You were buying them when they were Nikes? Yes, we're going to talk. And I see you getting quiet, but keep talking, Keith. Matthew, keep talking. I'm going to challenge what you're saying now. Always remember that. But come back, bring me more. Come back more. Give me more. I want to have somebody to talk to, because I just want us to stop being so like Twitter. Them was some Twitter answers there. Yes, tribe, you buy stuff from but guess what? Not necessarily. Well, why do white people buy Michael Jordan shoes? Why do white people buy, since you said tribalism, it sells, why do white people buy Stephen Curry shoes and all these other people's shoes and LeBron shoes? They not what tribe they're part of, the white people that's buying. Mike Dumar, what are you talking about? It's a historical fact. I'll wait. I wish somebody else to say something. I don't want Matt to think I'm picking on him, but I'm just looking what he said. Hold up, y'all. This is what he's saying. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see it. It just ain't me. Let me put all that stuff up there. That man said tribalism sale. It's a historical fact. Tell me what tribalism got to do with this. Well, if tribalism sells, I don't know why this is contentious. It's rooted in historical fact. Well, why aren't y'all buying? Why didn't you buy some Cheryl Swoop shoes? Why aren't you buying the shoes? Hold on. If tribalism, why don't you know we got a designer? The ALC collection. One of the top some of the best quality gear. That's right here in this chop shop. Ain't he part of our tribe? Matt, it's not a historical fact that all of y'all done bought some from him. God, I don't like y'all to get quiet on me, man. But I want y'all to think before you put it on the screen. I want y'all to think now. Matt, I know you knew. This dude calling me. I want to push mute so bad to talk to him, but I can't. Because Matt, come on, Matt. You're right. Race has never been a part. Race is a part of sports. I didn't say race is not a part of sports. Did I say race wasn't a part of sports? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. Matt, you got to start listening to me now, Matt. Matt, you know you can scroll that thing back and listen to me, and then scroll it back up. Gary, good guy to be on here. But people, listen, Matt, the gist of this conversation, because I don't know What you talking about? It was an outrage over Caitlin Clark getting a Nike deal. Where in the hell did tribalism come in at? People was going crazy, but why isn't Agent Wilson marketing? I don't think you heard that part. What is she missing? Then some people say she's not marketable. Let's not make it a race thing because it's not about race at all. This is what the other side said. No, that ain't what you said. You said tribalism. I'm not gonna I'm gonna put it back up there 1,000,000 times. You said that out of context. So just go on. It's all right. It's all right. Asia is a winner. How many of y'all got an Asia jersey? How many of y'all went to the the Los Angeles Aces game and bought her a jersey? How many? But we always got them. Oh, we can do this here. But let's do some of that. Let me keep going. Asia is the winner. What's more marketable than winning? She won in college and she won in the pros. And if being a winner isn't marketable, then I don't know what marketability is. So people, why didn't Asia get the deal? Why did they give it to Caitlin Clark? Because the people at Nike wanted to. It's their money. That's why we got to have our own, Matt, so we can do what we want to do. How many of y'all even going out by? Y'all just told me Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the best players in the NBA. And y'all still say y'all might not buy a shoe. So why should Converse give him all this money then? Because y'all ain't going to buy the shoe. Who going to buy the shoe? No. Gary Carter, would you handle this question for me? Gary, handle this one for me. Do y'all know the ones who buy the shoes? Do you know who buy most of the shoes? What they look like? Okay, he tried to, I see he tried to retract that message. Okay, I'm glad he did. Okay, all right. They never sent HBCU represented baseball team to the local regions. Yeah. But let me keep going. I'm glad I hit on this. So, Caitlin Clark moves the needle, right? Did Breanna Stewart move the needle? I think she got a deal. Ionescu got a deal. I know some young men. Hold up. I'm at a high school basketball game. Half the dudes on the floor, black young men, had on Ionescu shoes. What tribalism has to do with that, Matt Meyer? Ionescu, she not black. Talk to me now. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen them? Ask them to do it. I want some Ionescus. That nice looking shoe though. But Caitlin, Sabrina, now if you told me, now I was hoping one of y'all said this, Matt Meyer. I'm gonna show you something. Now if you told me, well, Robert, Caitlin Clark moves the needle, right? Breanna Stewart moves the needle, I guess. Ionescu moves the needle, Robert, but those are the only three with signature shoes. And what do they have in common? Now, you could have asked me that. Then I'd have said, wow, man. But I got a question. I assume that people who are up in an outrage about Caitlin Clark having a deal and not Asia Wilson, when she get a signature shoe, all of y'all gonna buy some, right? Ain't nobody said nothing. Wait a minute. Is the mic broke? Is the mic broke? Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1. Am I muted? I must be muted. No, I'm not muted. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Marketing is a choice. What I would like to say about women's sports to me always have been an elite product. I've always started because I had season tickets with the Comets. The stakeholders, the owners, were unwilling to invest. They even more unwillingly to invest when the best is black. Gonna help you Negroes. So when a sports company says they don't know how to market black women, what they're saying is they won't. So if Nike not giving Asia, and you think Asia should have a deal, or these other, but then you support whatever else them girls are doing, whatever shoe them girls wearing, you buy that shoe. Then those algorithms gonna move the market. That's how you make them, if that's what you want now. But some of y'all just be on here running your mouth and be on Twitter tweeting. See, it's also on the consumer as well. People have a chance to support whoever they want to. From going to the games, the buying of the jerseys. If there's a demand for it, these companies will give it. They want to make money off of you. They don't care what tribe the money come from. Man, I just think hold on. It's this thing is anybody on the feed? I just want to know. Somebody hit a button and said he did that. Let me hold on. Let me see if anybody there. Hold on. I cannot believe if anybody there. I'm trying to see. Hello? I guess y'all not there. I was about to count to 10 and I was going to click this damn thing off. I'm serious. And I'm not even here to say who should get a shoe before who. That ain't me. But I'm seeing people out here saying that this woman is not marketable. That's foolery. Talking about Asia. Maybe y'all should understand the meaning of the word market, first of all. See, in marketing, if you ever, no, everybody took marketing class, but a less popular person or product can be marketed to success. Because ain't that the purpose of marketing? Them young kids in Alfio class should be taking notes on this. See, Asia Wilson is to the WNBA what LeBron is to the NBA, whatever that means to you. She is that lady over there. Listen, the Las Vegas Aces, y'all, is arguably the most iconic WNBA team ATM and its team ATM and its franchise player is Asia. Have y'all ever, if you go to Vegas, the Aces stuff is everywhere. You had to go in that stadium one time. It's unbelievable. Right now, somebody just sent me some. What is it? What did they tell me? Angel Reese game against somebody. Somebody sent me to talk about the tickets is sky high, man. Somebody, hold up. Somebody sent me something, man. Where is it? He was talking about Angel Reese. Where did I put it? They said the tickets for Angel Reese and the Sky versus, I forgot who they said. See, and what's my man name? I like him, Plies. I ain't never listened to the music because I don't even know none of the music, but I love him. But he said some key. He said like let Nike give their money to whoever they want to give the money to. We don't need no validation. He said, now this him talk. We is their validation. Nike doing what they supposed to be doing, looking out for each other. We just need to start doing this, what we supposed to be doing, and that's looking out for each other. Ladies and gentlemen, the next biggest crossover star in women's basketball is going to be Juju Watkins, and then after that, I want y'all to remember this name, Alea Chavez, class of 25. Go watch those highlights of that girl there. Oh, they testing today. That's the star test today. Okay, I like that. But yo, what's my girl? What's my girl name? Angel Reese them sold out, man. Man, where did I put that thing? I put it somewhere. I said what? But I want to. Oh, I got time. Cause I wanted to share with y'all something. Cause somebody said, Robert, you didn't talk about it enough. And this sick reporter who talking crazy to Caitlin Clark, and it's getting sick out here, man. These dudes, man. I just don't know what's up with these people. There's two things I want to share with y'all. I'm gonna share this with you first before we get out of it. The Indiana Fever. No, it's a bigger game than that. No, this might be Flow Seats I'm talking about. But it might be the Fever. But I'm gonna do this, y'all. I got to talk to about this because my favorite team. I couldn't. Somebody asked me about it yesterday. I forgot who it was. They was asking me about what would you do with this team with Golden State Warriors. Y'all got to understand that's my favorite team. Stephon Curry is my favorite player, and I just whatever. But for the third time in 5 years, ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors were out of the playoffs. Okay, twice it's been playing games, right? What I learned in sports, there are very few difference makers. Very few difference makers. outcome changers. They lead dynasties. Stephen Curry, Tom Brady. Y'all remember that moment when Tom Brady was in his last year in New England? And he's on the bench imploring and yelling at the wide receivers. Could one of y'all get open? Brady was frustrated, and Bill Belichick's inability to draft or develop skilled players. It was no coincidence that Tom Brady left for Tampa, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and an offensive coach. Then I look at Steph the other night, the last champion standing. Klay Thompson, 0 for 10. Andrew Wiggins hasn't been the same player in the last couple of years. Chris Paul didn't show up. Trace Jackson Davis had to be pulled from the floor. The last guy standing alongside Draymond Green with championship pedigree. Feels like he could be part of something. I was thinking about, because somebody asked me, Robert, what would you do? So I thought about it. Yesterday I didn't have it, but today I might want to keep Draymond Green. I keep him. I'm going to keep him. But Steph needs somebody next to him that can score 25 points, 26 points a game a night, minimum. He's not going to get Luka. There are a handful of people that are going to be able to do this. It's Jason Tatum, he's not going. I don't know where you're going to find him, but Steph was efficient the other night, ladies and gentlemen. 43% from threes. Steph on Tuesday night scored 22 points. The rest of the starting lineup for the Warriors had 26 points. It's time for the big pivot. I keep Steph. I keep Pazinski, the young fellow. I keep Draymond. And I move everybody else. Because they don't have assets. They ain't got no draft capital. You have to cross your fingers and root for a couple of things to happen. So this what, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this what Golden State fans. So I'm not really a Golden State fan. I'm a Stephen Curry fan. Because if he go to Boogaloo State tomorrow, I'm going there. If he go to Boston, I'm cheering for Boston. If you go to Houston, you know I go crazy. But y'all have to cross your fingers, Warriors fan, and root for a couple of things, and they're possible. If the Clippers don't do well against the Mavericks and get beaten in 5 games, Paul George has a player option. Paul George, player from Fresno, California, Cali guy. He loves Cali. Hour flight. He'll come up there. And depends on how the Lakers season goes. It's finna be. Well, I'm a Lakers fan. Depends on how the Lakers season goes. Watch this, trainer. Depends on how the Lakers season. LeBron get frustrated with D'Lo. I would make that call to LeBron. It's no secret. LeBron and Draymond what? Buddy. And the one player who LeBron said he always wanted to play with, without a doubt, is Steph Curry. call LeBron, play option Paul George. And these moves will allow you to keep Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga, Trace Jackson Davis, if you want to. Y'all got to realize, man, the Warriors starting five was outscored by the Kings 104-48. Just starting five. They don't have a lot of assets. I will keep 3 or 2 of these players. Bob Myers, he knew this stuff was going to happen. That's why he got the hell out of Dodge. Somebody said soft advertising. Okay. But I'm going to end this show today talking about my young fella, Jonte Porter. And I didn't do the situation justice yesterday because it was fresh to me. And I didn't talk much about it. Jonte Porter is the brother of Michael Porter Jr. He got banned by the NBA for life. And but I want to share something with y'all. I played a video the other day about young men gambling, young black men gambling, black people gambling on these apps. So I wasn't sympathetic to him yesterday. But then I thought about it. You know, when you know better, you do better. Y'all check this out. I'm just thinking about Jonte. I was just thinking about him last night, and it's clear that he had a problem. And I hope the league put in measures for club personnel, player personnel. Where is it that if you have a gambling issue, that you can get access to resources to make sure that it doesn't become a problem or a liability for the league. The NBA did the only thing they could do when it came to Jonte Porter. Just in case you didn't know. The integrity and the entertainment product was being jeopardized. He could actually impact the business model in a negative way. This is supposed to be a deterrent for other people as well. Y'all got to realize it is a clear message to everybody that in the NBA, that if you have information about game plans and game strategy, if you are connected to the NBA, if you are drawing a check from the NBA, you are not allowed to gamble on the NBA. Otherwise, you will be banned from the league for life. Now, everybody knows that he didn't know before. And now the only question to me is, that is Moody. Because a lot of y'all probably gamble. Anybody on this feed gamble on games? It's okay. You're not in the NBA. It's okay. The question is is the NBA clearly defining the level of offense it takes to issue a lifetime ban? This is the scary part for me. Is it gambling in general? Or is it gambling on games when you have the direct knowledge of the game plans and of club personnel availability? That is yet to be cleared up, ladies and gentlemen. Trust and believe that Adam Silver is working on this as we speak. With the infusion of sports betting, this was inevitable. I said it years ago. That is Moody probably heard me talk about it. With the infusion of sports betting from the entertainment side, from the business side, the leagues and the media outlets. ESPN even got a ESPN bet. It's so pervasive in a way that that we consume sports now. People be at the games, y'all. Be mad at the player if he don't hit a shot because it messed up his parlay. It didn't used to happen like that, Trina. They be at college game mad at your son, telling your son he's sick. I kill you. You sick, you can't hit my pump. I mean, these folks done went crazy. So all of this going on around us, and we expect this young man, and y'all calling him dumb and stupid. I hear some people calling him dumb. And that man said people be gambling on AAU games. Oh my God. I ain't never bet on the AAU game in my life. I just don't. But y'all, are y'all hearing me? Because yesterday we was talking about the kid. Calling him stupid. About Money Jones, them calling him stupid and stuff. But watch this, Trina. We got to take this serious right now, y'all. This could be one of the young... We got people in the NBA that's from this community. We got some young guys from this community who might go to the NBA. But you have to take this serious because this young man has made over $2 million in his career. Short career. If he needed the money, y'all watch this, Trainer. If he needed the money, I don't know his relationship with his brother, Michael of the Denver Nuggets, but I'm going to assume that it's pretty good. He can call on his brother who has over $2 million contract, over $200 million contract with the NBA. His brother has a good life. His brother's kids will have a good life. His parents, I'm assuming, will have a good life. Just off of what Michael Porter Jr., his brother in Denver, is making. So to me, I don't think this is a money thing for him. Lionel, Trina, Thaddeus, Keith, I'm going another way from everybody else. I don't know what they said on the sports talk show. This Robert Half today. To me, like I said, I don't think it's a money thing. I think it's an addiction thing. Nobody brought that up yesterday. I didn't bring it up yesterday. I told you that's why I don't talk about stuff until I can just go and process it first. Have anybody ever been addicted of something? Before you cast and call them stupid, you might get addicted to women, addicted to this, addicted to anything. See? But he's made over $2 million, man, in basketball. I don't care what they telling you. He'd have made over $2 million in basketball. I don't care what they broke it down. I don't think money was a problem. That's when they put them bets and numbers. That's why I don't talk about too much about the money. Every time I'm listening on a show or something, they got to talk about betting and talk about don't bet if you're responsible, betting responsible, like drink responsible, bet responsible, do drugs responsible. Dog, this is an addiction thing, and y'all still talking about money. For those of you that don't understand or get why this could be involved, and he could get involved in this. It's not like people who are addicted to gambling can help it. Y'all, these people lose their whole everything gambling. Doug, thank you, Doug. Doug never hit me to something the other day, and guess what? About a few months back, Doug and the little crew, I ain't gonna call their all name, I'm just Doug since he said something about it. And I just never did it. I don't even know the first thing of going to. Man, I got other things on this phone. I got my baby on this phone. Look at it. I got my baby. I ain't got no gambling apps. I don't like to gamble. I'm still mad I lost a bottle of wine to Doug. But I know it's addictive. If you spend time like I have in Vegas, and you see people being there for hours and hours and hours and ain't went and took no damn bath. Got on the same shit. Me and my son saw him in at 12 noon. At 12 at night when we come back, he got on the same thing in the same spot at the same crap table. That just ain't right. I go to I met a friend of mine, didn't represent him, but I wish I would have. One of the greatest young guys I ever met. We went play golf at this course that I've never played at in Vegas. And ladies and gentlemen, do you know why I never played there? Because you got to be a high roller. You got to have lost a lot of money to play there. So I wasn't thinking about ever playing there, far. But I'm on this course with Shadow Creek. Everybody can't play on that course. And I'm playing with young fella. He tell you, hold up. They sent the limo to pick me up. You can't even just ride up in that joint. So I'm going up there and I'm happy. Girl, y'all don't know. I'm happy. I played on this course. So the first day, it's all cool. No, not the win. Not the win. Shadow Creek. Not the win. So I go, the next day he said, we're going to a different course. I said, okay. So at this course, I tried to tip the caddies. He said, no, I got everything. Man, I got you, man. You my guest. So the next day, I go to this other place called Southern Highlands. Now, this is where Floyd Mayweather live. I didn't know that. The guy didn't tell me. Only reason I know, the caddies were telling me. The caddies said, we like to pass by that house. That's Floyd Mayweather house, right? So we had that playing this next day on another course that everybody can't play on. So, but this day, and I just thought about this, y'all. This day, he asked me, man, could you take care of the caddies? But then I found out he had been gambling all night the night before. Lost a lot of money. What a difference a day make. It's a millionaire now. It's a millionaire saying, you got to take care of the caddies today, Doc. I gambled too much last night. But I never forget, we wouldn't be on this course if he wasn't losing. Y'all, I'm about to tell y'all something. Doug said, I'm about to tell y'all something. The sobering thing in Vegas is when you leave the strip and you go to that place off Cashman and see all the homeless people who lost everything gambling. See, Doug, thank you. I didn't know that. Yo, this serious. Don't be listening to people calling this boy stupid and all that. Ayana. She sure know it. Somebody knows the depth of personal gambling addiction. There's needs to be some type of intervention. There you go, trainer. So now, let me finish. Thank you, Ayana. All the way from the West Coast, all the way up there for the Pacific Northwest. Thank you still up there. No, you in Vegas. Wait a minute. No, you in Pacific Coast. Your mom. Tell your mom I said hi. Miss Dorothy Green. See, I remember. But check this out, y'all. Y'all check this out. We right on time. This is an addiction thing. And for those of you, like I said, who don't understand this and how this kid could get involved in this, Doug just told you. It's now like people are addicted to gambling. It ain't like they can't help it. It's a sickness. It's an illness. I talked to a therapist today, just asking her about it before I came on the show. He said, make sure, the NBA should make sure there are measures in place to help people who might be suffering with that addiction. Because it's very important for the league office because you are trying to protect the integrity of the game. You think he the only one? Drug addicts don't really want to be drug addicts, I don't think. The ones that I talk to, they trying to get help. I don't think people are addicted to alcohol just want to be. I might be wrong. See, separate from Porter the person. No, that was not true. Ayana Green, that was not true. That's why I never mentioned it on this show. That is not true. He does not owe, I talked to people at MG, he does not owe them $50 million in gambling debt. That was on Twitter. That is not true. That is not true. I call the horse's mouth. Hell no. They ain't gonna let nobody owe him like that. Yeah. Don't believe that. Yeah. I'm glad you put it up there. Thank you. That's why I never covered it on the show. I was one of the people who got a chance. I'll never forget it. We go. The people, my friends of mine, they had already bought tickets to Bruno Mars show. And one of the unique. Since she said, I got to tell you this story. One of the unique things I ever did in my life. I think I came back and told y'all. But what happened was, I got a high roller, a friend of mine. He had promised, man, I got you tickets, but he hadn't called me, right? So we had the people that already bought tickets, my friend. But I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I didn't like where they were sitting. I wasn't going to sit in them seats. I hope they ain't watching. I wasn't going sitting in them seats. So he finally called me. The last damn, he told me where to go and get the tickets. I went to the arena trying to get the tickets to where Bruno Mars. They said, no, man, they're not here. So I'm saying, damn, you know what I'm saying? Uber back to my hotel, or back to this other hotel. So I go, then they said, Mr. Hatter, you should have picked your stuff here at this special. See, y'all, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I went to the, then I went to see, I didn't think go to the VIP place, and that's where you, I didn't, because I said, you know, I ain't no VIP. But that's where the tickets was. So they finally gave me and said, man, you went the wrong place. So I went over there. Y'all, listen to me. Listen. We walk in. So they got this little pouch that you have to put your phone in. I ain't about to put my phone in nowhere. My phone in my pocket. Everybody else put their phone in. So they put it in. You keep it, but it's locked up. They unlock it when you come out, right? So I don't know. I don't know nobody else. Robert Haller had his phone. I ain't going no damn way all them hours without my phone. So I'm getting up in there. So we go in there. They don't know yet. Now they don't know. They didn't. I don't know what they did with them little tickets that they gave. All I said, y'all can put them little tickets up. I got y'all tonight. And I wish if the man had told me earlier, if I'd have found all this information out, we could have sold those other tickets. But I wasn't, I was going to have some for show. I wasn't going to wait. You don't give up your for show trying to get some more heard. So I hadn't had the tickets yet. But at the last minute, I got the tickets, right? So we go in there. So everybody didn't know where they were sitting, I said, where was y'all sitting at? They talking about way up there. I said, oh, come on, y'all sit with me. Y'all, front row, no, second row center. Right there in front. Boy, don't you know the phone? Hold up. I'm sitting next to somebody. And I was kind of sharp that night. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And this white lady asked me, who are you? I said, just Robert. I know how hard it is to get these tickets. You got to know somebody. I said, well, who do you know? Her daughter had met Bruno Mars and them the night before. So if you're in this section where I was, you got to know somebody. I don't know how I got them. I ain't asked them. But y'all, that was the greatest concert. But boy, we sit right there. And hold up, I'm talking stuff in the beginning. Again, I'm talking stuff. Man, I ain't standing up for no dudes. I'm sitting there talking. I ain't standing up. Y'all, I didn't sit down the whole damn show. They come out there. I didn't sit down. Him and Anderson .Paak. Anderson .Paak is one of the most talented young men in the world. But I'll never forget that. I don't know how I got on that. Ayanna Pressley. He said, I treat the casinos like I treat the strip club. I only go somewhere I know it's going. I don't tip strippers. Herb, don't nobody want to hear about y'all. What you tip the strip? Don't go in there if you ain't gonna tip. Them girls work off tips. But let's go. Let's get back to this because it's serious. This young man got a gambling problem, y'all. So they all the reason I was there is a phenomenon, y'all. This thing in the NBA, and the reason I say it's a phenomenal thing that the NBA, because this what happened to Michael Porter was phenomenal for the NBA. And the reason I say it was phenomenal is because it confirms if you're going to do it, we're going to find you. And all these institutions, from the DraftKings to the FanDuel to ESPN Bet, the thing Doug told me I ain't never heard of before in life. The app he was telling me about, he said they all want to stay in business, y'all. All the DraftKings and all this, and the way they stay in business is in the NBA is any red flag is reported. And the only reason this got reported is because the casinos lost. I wonder if the casinos had a won on these bets, would they have said anything? I'm still thinking about that. But because y'all got to realize, because there are countless people out there that don't believe sports gambling is legal, moral, or ethical, and they are looking for something to shut it down. Congressman, I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff going out there. So when they find Deontay Porter, who 9 out of 10 people don't know who the hell he is, until something like this happens, ladies and gentlemen, something like this happens, they're going to find, they're going to find anyone. That is why, in a weird way, it's actually a good thing for the NBA, because they are now going to tell all of their constituents If you do it, we're going to find you. See, it's a little different from the Calvin Ridley situation in the NBL, in the NFL. Let me see y'all saying something. Check your team's phone because a lot of them. What? Saban said the teens are gambling? Let me see. My best friend is from the country, sends his love to strip clubs in Houston. I would go with him to make sure he doesn't get T-rolled once he get discombobulated out there. Oh, okay. I like that. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Herb, for looking out for your friend. But y'all watch this now. Watch this. Boy, yeah, I'm gonna end the show on this. Watch this. It's a little something different about Calvin Ridley. You know, he got suspended in the NFL. Who was just betting on, first he was betting on random games, then he started betting on Atlanta Hawks games. Right? But he wasn't playing. Right? And he was not in a position to influence the game. But does have more knowledge. He got knowledge of the game, which is dangerous. And this applies to all sports. Y'all, we looking at this little boy, but this baseball, y'all, it's a lot of stuff going on. Soccer. It's applied to all sports. We have to clarify and define the lines. This is an NBA issue, but it applies all sports. What is the line? If you have the inside information, if you have knowledge of what the game plan is, you have knowledge of what the guys are actually going to be on the field, the court, or something like that, does that give you competitive advantage when it comes to sport wagering? So what? Yes, it does. So what does that mean? Is you violate the league gambling policy. So what does it mean? What should it mean? If it's a lifetime ban, or is it just a suspension with an opportunity to apply for a statement? Because y'all said this court got a lifetime ban now. With Jonte Porter, he was influencing the game, actually being on the court, betting on himself. Dunzo. He did the whole gamut. Lifetime ban. That's cut and dry. But what about the other guys it might happen to? He ain't the only one. I'm wondering where the line gonna be, Adam Silver, when it comes to sports wagering. Y'all the one open up this Pandora box. What they said, you done let the genie out the bottle now. Because overall, I think it's a very slippery slope. Argument to be made. And my concern is that all sports leagues got to clearly define what constitutes the lifetime ban, Ayana. It might be your son, your nephew in there, Ayana. Your cousin, your nephew, your cousin. What if Caleb make it? What constitutes a lifetime ban? What constitutes a suspension? And etc. Calvin Ridley was with the Falcons and he gambled on the NFL and he bet on 6 games and he shouldn't get banned for betting on 6 games, but he should be penalized. But if he bet, see the problem, if he bet anything to do with him as a player or the Falcons, I told somebody something. But he did bet on the Falcons, but he wasn't playing on a parlay. And that's a very tricky thing, y'all. Because it's knowledge of versus influence in. Porter had the ability to influence something. Calvin really had the ability to have knowledge of something. I think that influence is what gets you banned for life. What he did had a competitive edge. If I know, let me tell you, in Calvin Ridley's case, if I know the starting quarterback on my team isn't going to play, and it's game time situation, and I fade my team or bet on the other team, that's a huge advantage. Where's the line? I don't know, y'all. I leave that up to people with brighter minds than me. But I do acknowledge that it's an issue that has been defined by the NBA and all these sports teams. They need to figure this thing out, because you just can't go around banning everybody for life. What if LeBron did? Because you remember, it ain't about money. It's about addiction. Did y'all hear me? I hope y'all heard that. I don't think this Jonte Murray thing was about money. I got a rich brother. I ain't saying this because some of these brothers ain't going to give you nothing. You know, I don't know. If you brother, you got $2 million contract, you don't help your family out, then something wrong with you, player. But y'all, I enjoyed y'all today, man. We got through this week. What's going on this weekend? What's happening this weekend across the board? Let me see that I have. Is anything exciting happening this weekend? Anybody got something? You know, anybody got something? Anything happening exciting this weekend? Some people somewhere playing. It's some teens playing. My high school kids, what they getting? They getting some workout. They made him the sacrificial lamb. They send a message. Yes. The Cana feast. What's the Cana feast? What is that, Doc? Talk to me, Slim. The Cana feast. I ain't never heard of that. The Cana feast. Is that a religious ceremony? That's a church thing? What you got? 420. Oh, the smoking people. Oh, it's smoke day today. Gasso and Dallas. Gasso have a damn tournament every week, Keith Avery. How can y'all determine which one y'all go to? Yeah, I got a question for you. Ayana Green, what you knowing about 420? I know Herb is the captain of the 420. I forgot about that. Today is 420. Today ain't no 420. All that's happening. Okay. All this weekend. 420. So what that mean, y'all? Tell me what 420 mean. Somebody give me something right quick before I get out of here. What that mean? Because in Houston, you can't be smoking now. So they going to let you smoke it outside? I mean, what they going to let you do? Y'all got to explain this to me now, so I can know where not to go. So I can look at Sonya. Sonya business don't miss nothing. Slim, tell me what happens on the Cana feast. Tell me, is it legal? Oh, she don't smoke. Oh, you just know. Okay, she's so sweet. Me either. It's legal. That's right. It's legal in Washington. You sure right. Oh my goodness. Oh, they smoke anywhere up there. Smoke parties given. Oh, you smoke at somebody's crib. You don't do it out in public, right? You don't do it in public, do you? Shit, hell, you can smoke. The laws don't trip it up. What? The laws don't say nothing? That means we go. So Saturday, the roads will be safe because the people that get high, they don't be trying to run into people. It's you people that get drunk. Just go smoke. Just smoke now. But thank you, man. I'm glad I asked that. I wouldn't have, man. I'm glad I asked that, man. Let me call around. Let me call around. I'm going to call my son and say, you know what Saturday is? Let me see what he say. I'm going to find. Oh, and Walter said 421 is National Truck Day. Hold up. Just a festival. Oh, where the festival going to be at? They going to have music? Come on, Slim. Slim just don't want us to come. That ain't right. Slim treating us bad. Slim, where it's going to be? It's at this festival. I got a hookah business, and oh, smart ass man right there, smoking like a broke stove. April 20th, thank you, is considered as an occasion to smoke or celebrate the smoking of marijuana. Thousands of marijuana smokers converge on Hippie Hill. Where the hell is Hippie Hill? Will somebody tell me where Hippie Hill is? See, I'm learning stuff. All the gyms gonna smell like weed. They smell like weed anyway. I told you I went to. I ain't gonna tell you. I went on the road to an HBCU game. And usually I stay down by the floor, but I went up and tried to get me some food from upstairs. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me see. Downtown where all the police at? So Hippie Hill is downtown. Where in the hell is it? Man, let me Google, because y'all taking too long. I ain't never heard of no damn Hippie Hill. Oh, San Francisco Hippie Hill. Okay. I ain't know Houston had a Hippie Hill. Well, heck, all the pop-ups have the law. Police is serious. I don't get it, mate. Wow. Somewhere near. Hey, thank y'all, man. Y'all know I'm finna get off the phone and get to talk about this. I'm finna call all my friends. Oh, okay. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Slim. Man, Hippie Hill, that's in San Francisco. Okay. All right. I got you. But thank y'all so much, man. I enjoyed y'all this week. And we'll see you next week, Hippie Hill in Houston. Oh, it is at Herman Park. Yeah, I'd heard of that before. Thank you, Sonya. That's why y'all are some of the smartest people in the world. Oh, you say, Hippie Hill is where 401 began. But Houston does have a Hippie Hill. That hill is Herman Park. That hill, okay. All right. Okay. All right. I like y'all. Y'all, see, hang around smart people like y'all. Guess what? I'm gonna be thinking I'm gonna be like y'all. I'm gonna be thinking I know everything. But I'm gonna call my partners. Man, what's up on 420, man? You feel me? What's up on 420? They gonna say, man, what the hell you talking about? They're gonna know in a few minutes. But I see y'all later. I thank y'all. Share the show before you get out of here. Thank you, Ayana. Tell your mama said hi. Let's see what else. Everybody else. Playoffs will be cranked up real good by Monday. I don't know y'all teams. Y'all on Monday, I want to know y'all teams. Y'all gonna have to Monday. I'll know your teams. All right. We'll see y'all later. I'm out.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.